Hey everybody, welcome to this reading. We're going to get some cards out here and jump right into it. See what kind of messages want to come out today. We're going to start with the devil, apparently. Some kind of limits, some kind of contract, some kind of binding. I just heard binding, great. Some kind of binding. There's something that we're trying to break away from, something we're trying to resist. See what hit the floor. The Two of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's your binding. All right, so we have the Devil card, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Right now, somebody is fighting the devil. Somebody's fighting some kind of boxed-in limit, some kind of fear, some kind of... I'm actually feeling that this might be a person for some of you. There's a devil energy in your life that you're trying to break away from. You've already made the choice. But you're feeling very stuck in the situation, very bound. You're not real sure how to move, how to break out of this, how to do it. You're wondering if you're going to be okay. You're wondering if you're going to be okay. The adventure the journey you're going on is scary. Walking away from this situation, leaving this energy, it's something that's comfortable. It's something that you know. I just heard, you know, the devil that you know. This is someone who's staying in a crappy situation because they feel bound to it. They feel some kind of responsibility. I also feel like whoever this person is, they're very, I want to say, verbally abusive. Everything is always your fault. Everything is always because of you, for better or for worse. Everything is projected onto you, and they just sit there calling the shots as if they're perfect. Okay. All right, so we have the Strength card, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in the Fool card. All right. So, first of all, Spirit wants you to know that you're strong enough to do this, that you're okay to move on. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to stay stuck in this kind of energy. You don't have to hold on to everything so tightly. This mental loop that they have you stuck in up here, this is their shortcomings being projected onto you. I feel like somebody's trying really, really hard to hold on to what they know, to hold on to what they believe. And this person just keeps shattering it, just keeps cutting you down, cutting you down, cutting you down. You're actually the one doing all the work here. You're the one that's making things grow. You're the one making things thrive. And it's time. It's time for you to take that leap. It's time for you to move into this new time and space. And is it scary? Yes. What we know is always comfortable. Even if it sucks, it's comfortable. Jumping into the unknown is very uncomfortable, but that's where the growth happens. That's where the magic happens. Your spirit team has your back. We have the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords. So again, choosing to separate yourself from this dark entity, choosing to separate yourself from the projections that they have put on you, breaking out of this reflection, not letting them bounce their bullcrap off of you anymore. Like, they need to heal. They need to own their own shit. Look at all the darkness surrounding her. but in the reflection, there's none. They're keeping you stuck in this cycle of darkness that you don't have to stay in. You feel you have to stay there because they have you bound. There's some kind of binding. They have you bound to these beliefs. They have you believing that you can't when you can. They have you believing that you're nothing without them whenever all they're doing is sitting around taking up space. I don't even know why I just said that. It just came out. So, hey, maybe that's true for somebody. Anyway, breaking away from the toxic behaviors that are surrounding you. All of this darkness, all of these demons that are all swarming around you, that are all in your head, maybe in your energy, in your environment. Really breaking free from that because they're not yours. These are somebody else's projections. I feel like you reflect back to them what they don't want to see in themselves, and they struggle with that. They have not seen their faults. They have not seen their bullshit. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. So I feel like whoever this is moving forward is going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of endurance. You're taking on, you feel like you're taking on a lot of responsibility, but the fact is you're already doing it all by yourself. Anyway, you're already the one that's making everything happen. You're already the one that's making things good or good enough. And yes, they could be much, much better. You got the Magician card here. You know, you already have everything you need. You're already doing it. But they got you stuck in this fear or mindset where you're not sure what you're going to do, as if no longer having to feed these demons, no longer having to care for someone you don't care about. That's what just came into my head. I feel like you're sticking around in a situation out of habit, but there's no love in this situation. It's all just been a burden all along with this Ten of Wands. And you know it. I feel like somebody's making big moves here. And yeah, you're nervous. Yeah, you're scared. Yeah, you're a little anxious about it. But you're stepping into this energy. This is the Emperor. This is all of the kings. This is a very masculine energy. This speaks of our work, of our knowing, of not being afraid. Where this person is very overburdened, you know, this being very overburdened, wondering what you're going to do, doing everything on your own, to knowing that you got it. So you have the Magician here, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor telling you to calm down. This is a fear-based mindset that they have put on you. You already are the Emperor. You're already the one making it all happen. You just have to have faith. You have to trust. You have to trust in your team. You have to trust in your ability. You have to trust in yourself. Somebody here just does not trust in themselves. They're afraid they're going to mess everything up. So they're sitting in an energy where everything's already all messed up. This person's not happy with their life. They're not happy with the way that they feel about themselves. This person makes them feel very trapped, very depleted. What fell on the floor? Another Fool card. Another Fool card. I just heard pick your head up. pick your head up when you walk. For some reason, I don't know if you, whenever you walk, you're so defeated that you're looking down at the ground, but I just heard pick your head up. Look forward. Stand up straight. Hold your head up. Know your worth. Break out of this binding that they have you in. Don't be pinned down by all their thoughts and projections and their feelings. Stand up straight. Oh my goodness, if I keep dropping these cards on the floor, I'm about to start reading from the floor. What are all of these this time? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Chariot. All right, let's do this. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This cycle is closing. It's been closing out for quite some time. We have the Ace of Swords, which is you reclaiming your power, knowing who you are, knowing your truth, loving yourself, tapping into your intuition, and fully trusting that you're being guided to something better. We have the Ten of Pentacles, speaking of something better. This is where your abundance lies. This is where your family thrives. We have the Ten of Swords, again, you being pinned down and breaking free, followed by the Chariot, breaking free of everything they threw at you. Then we have the Page of Swords, finding your light, following that guidance. Look at her looking up to the star there. This is believing. This is trusting. This is being certain of their mindset, knowing they can do it no matter what. This is someone who's learning their own discernment, their own power. They're getting their mind back. They're not being held down anymore by all of the fear and the projections that people were putting on them. This is somebody who's breaking free. I feel some of you are working on something. Let me see. There's something you're trying to unlock. There's something that you're trying to bring into existence, and I feel like by the end of the year, there's something around Yule, around the winter solstice, when the sun returns, when the sun is born again, is when you're going to implement this. And they're saying to start taking preparation now. Yeah, karmic path and home is what I got here. So you're on a karmic path right now. It has something to do with your home life. It's time to break free of this. I have meditate and messages coming out. Good fortune, boundaries. Whatever it is, whatever this big change is that you're trying to make in your life that's coming up here in the next couple months, start making small movements to prepare for it now. You know, start clearing out space, getting rid of old things, minimizing the rubble, I just heard. So when you make this move, there's not quite so much chaos. There's not quite so much, you're not left with a giant mess that you're trying to rebuild or reorganize or recalculate. I just heard there's steps that you can take. There's phone calls that you can make. There's things that you can concrete in, whether it's putting children in daycare, whether it's starting a new job, whether there's phone calls that you can make. There's numbers that you can get. There's certain things that you can do right now to start making this transition easier and to start making you feel more confident about it, to get you out of the what am I going to do, how's it going to look. Like over these next couple months, taking the time to really sort through things, doing the things that you can to make it easier is going to give you a lot more confidence. So whenever the time comes, you're going to be able to step into it much easier. You're definitely being guided away from something. And you know it, you feel it. And it is very scary. Even though you're not happy where you're at, it's still a big move, and it's still an unknown situation, which always brings up fear and doubt, especially whenever you've been stuck in this kind of bound energy, whenever you've had this kind of mental abuse. It's really hard to step away from that. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. Reclaim your power. Get out of this cycle once and for all. You're strong enough to do it. That's why you're being guided to. Just a lot of healing that needs to take place here.